Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy E2 Blue coming back at you again with another video. I know I haven't talked to y'all in a while. It's been a couple of days because I've been busy working hard because, boy, got to keep food on the table. So, yes, I'm on my deck right now. It's been a decent day. It started raining again, but I hope everybody's enjoying their Memorial Day. But got a little cameo appearance here. Got the missus here. Hi. Yeah, so if you guys can see in the background here, there is a swimming racket club right behind the house, and my dog goes batshit crazy because she sees all the people and she thinks it's her house, but it's not, because that's beyond the barriers. But dogs don't understand that. They just look at it and they be like, hey, it's people. Roar, 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 roar. So here we are. So I haven't got the furniture yet for the patio, so I'm just sitting out here on my lawn chair right now.
Recommendations, let us know.
Yeah, if you got any recommendations for different people that got decent patio furniture, because I'm not trying to spend a whole lot of money, because yeah, I might check Let Go, you know, because people are always letting go of stuff. So so I just wanted to talk about thoughts on the Dallas Cowboys and what we're trying to do this season. And you guys know I'm a big optimist on what we're trying to do this season. Now, you look at Dak Prescott, Zeke Elliott. Who is the leader of this team right now? Now, we already know that Sean Lee is Sean Lee. Sean Lee has always been a leader. He's always been that guy that was a presence, even when he wasn't on the football field. Now, don't lock me out, though. Yeah, so when you look at these guys in practice, they're looking nice. That linebacker core, which was weeks ago, was one of the weakest links on the team. You look at it now, we have Leighton Vander Esch there. So when you look at the numbers, I mean, just looking at these guys' physiques, like, they're filling these numbers out. You got Jalen Smith, 54. You got Sean Lee, you got 50. And then you got 55 in there with Leighton Vander Esch. When you see them on the field, they just look good. I just hope that the talent that these young guys can bring to this team translates over and they can learn this playbook well. That's the reason why I like what they did this offseason with the little orientation that they were doing. Basically teaching them the playbook and not having them go hard and hitting each other, because there hasn't been any hamstring injuries. Knock on wood. I don't want to jinx anything like Mark Holmes did when Mark Holmes was like, oh, it's quiet this offseason, and all of a sudden the Terrence Williams stuff happened. So I'm not trying to jinx anything. I'm not trying to be like, oh, well, this happened, so I'm just going to look at it like, hey, it is what it is right now. We don't have the hamstring injuries as of right now, but again, it's inevitable. Injuries are going to happen in the season. There's nothing you can control about that. But just a brief summary on every position, some of my expectations, and that's what I'm going to have for y'all today. So real quick, so I'm going to start from position by position. So you look at the quarterback position. A lot of people want a veteran quarterback in here. Now, I look at it like this. We have 3 young, strong quarterbacks on this team right now. Now, I'm pretty sure all 3 of them going to make the team. Cooper Rush was already your backup. He's not going anywhere. Mike White, small school guy. That was a steal for the Dallas Cowboys in the draft. Now, and I know that he can do a lot. And you know, some of these players, they end up being career backups. But I don't think that he's going to be a career backup. I think that he's going to be one of those guys that actually can start for a team, whether it's the Dallas Cowboys or in a couple of years he'll go to another team and succeed. Kind of like what Jimmy Garoppolo's doing now with the 49ers. You know, you sit behind established quarterback and you learn the playbook and you learn how to be a pro, because again, quarterback is the hardest position in the league to play, transitioning from the collegiate level to the pros. Now, Dak Prescott, a lot of you guys, some of you guys, for whatever reason, are down on him, but I'm telling you, you're gonna be the ones that have egg on your face if he does good this year. That's all I'm saying. I've had this conversation with the boys about Dak's progression. I know that as a player himself, he will be fine, but he can only go as far as what this coaching staff will let them. And that's the only thing that scares me about Dak. Not him individually, but this coaching staff and how they utilize these players. Because again, I go by what I see. I haven't seen them be great. If they try to be great, and if they do be great, that's awesome. But they have to show me, like they say, show me the money. What have you done for me lately? Show me something. You show me something, and we good. Like I don't have to sit here and worry about you know, what we're doing. So I look at it like this. You get Dak to do the things that he's good at. You know, a lot of you, I've heard people say that he can't throw deep. I mean, did y'all not watch him in Mississippi State? Did y'all not watch some of the stuff that he did his first year in the league here? I mean, he has the capability, but you got to play to the boy's strength. And another thing, too, is I think our offensive line is going to be even better. I mean, we were already great, but you got to understand we had injuries last year, which the reason why he got sacked in certain games. But I look at it like this. You work out them trenches, and those trenches are strong, Dak will succeed. I think you're going to see a lot of Cooper Rush. You're going to see a lot of Mike White in preseason. And I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, well, maybe they could start. They still got to, well, Cooper knows the playbook, but Mike White got to learn the playbook, and he has to learn how to be a pro. But I think that in a couple of years, Mike White is going to be an awesome quarterback. I mean, he's got the spiral. I mean, he's got the perfect pass. I mean, the boy can throw the ball. He's not a mobile quarterback like Dak is, but I think that right now our biggest asset is having a mobile quarterback, because you got a mobile quarterback. You add in Ezekiel Elliott being dominant as well, and not to mention what we could do with Tavon Austin, and I'll get to that too. So, segue, let's talk about the running backs. We got Ezekiel Elliott. You got Tavon Austin. You still got Rod Smith. I mean, you have capable backs here. Bo Scarborough. What can Bo Scarborough bring to this team? Now, if he makes the team, that is, because he might end up being a practice squad guy. But either way, he's going to have time to develop too, because, you know, he did come from a big school like Alabama, so we'll see what happens. I mean, he's a big guy. I just hope that the Cowboys don't start trying to change his position, trying to make him a tight end and other stupid stuff like that he's never played before. Because, unfortunately, our staff has a tendency to cripple these players by putting them in different positions that they're not comfortable with. Play them where they're strong, where they know where their confidence level is high, and let that be it. Like, stop trying to change stuff. Stop trying to do that. Now, if you play them at their position and they're failing at that, but you think that they're good, then maybe you can start trying to tweak stuff. But let them play at their natural position first. Let them get that chance first. That's all I'm saying. We already know who Zeke Elliott is. Zeke Elliott, I believe that he's going to get his crown back, because that's a pissed off dude right now. You know, you done already had him out for 6 games with a suspension, and he ain't having it right now. He's not having it. So, Rod Smith, cleanup guy. He's going to come in and do his things. He's still a special teamer, so that's also a good thing. Now, Tavon Austin, I don't know what they're going to do with him. They're going to keep him at wide receiver. If he's going to be on the team as a running back, I don't know. But either way, you're going to have to figure out something. I really feel sorry for this coaching staff. When it comes down to cutting this team down to 53 players, it's going to be difficult as hell. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be hard, because it's a lot of good talent that we got out here. And not to mention, a lot of these free agents that we have on the squad are good too. I mean, I'm looking at like Kyle Cuero, I can't say his name, Cam Kelly. Like, I'm high on some of these guys. Your boy Osborne, I know a lot of you guys really like Osborne. I want to see what Osborne can do. Not to mention these random offensive linemen that we have too. So again, we got depth now. I feel like, and like I said, I know it's early. I know we haven't even got the training camp yet. I do want to see what these guys can do, but I'm just thinking optimistically. I'm just looking at the talent that we have, that we're possessing. A lot of people are a little weary about the team right now because we lost a lot of leaders. But again, a lot of these guys have been sitting behind Jason Witten. They know what to do. They're not stupid. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the leadership is going to come from different other positions. A lot of people said that Dak has taken over the team more. We'll see about that. You look at the tight end position. I believe that Dalton Schultz is going to be the starter. I think that he's going to play well because of the simple fact that he went to Stanford and they play a pro-style offense. I mean, he's the most ready to take over that #1 tight end spot at this point, I believe, because of the simple fact that, like, he knows how to block. He knows how to catch the ball. You know what I mean? Like, he was asked to do that in college. A lot of college teams don't ask their tight ends to block as much. That's the reason why, you see a lot of tight ends that just catch more. Stop being a creep. Yeah, so it is what it is. Now we have the wide receiver core. Now you look at all of the players that we have on here now. Some of you guys are like, oh, we need a #1 wide receiver to be successful. I look at it like this. I think now it depends on the way the team is structured. The way the Cowboys are structured, and I think that's another reason why we haven't made it far, because we're too predictable. So many other teams know exactly what we're going to do. They know what Jason Witten was. They know what Dez Bryant was when he was here. So they knew how to play these guys. And they knew that he was the #1. So you shut down the #1 and you make sure that you check everybody else. The offense gets stalemate. I feel like this year we're going to have a pick your poison offense. And then it's starting to rain again. I believe we're going to have a pick your poison offense because you look at it like this. We don't have a real #1 wide receiver, but I don't think we need it. We got a group of scrappy, young, hungry wide receivers that want to win. So I look at it like this. You got Hearns, you got Thompson, you still got T. Will. That is if he gets healthy and they decide to keep him. Another thing about you guys wanting to cut T. Will, that's stupid because, again, you'll literally be paying money to get rid of him. So that's not a smart thing. You got Cole Beasley that still knows the offense. Now, if Cedric Wilson can make the team, we'll see if Noah Brown can make the team. We'll see if Lance Lenore can make the team. But we got players now. Tavon Austin, again, web back. I don't know what they're going to do with him. Web back, web receiver, whatever you want to say about it, that's what it is. I'm just looking at it like this. I think that our offense is going to be fine. You go to the defensive side of the ball, you look at what we have with cornerback. We got a young, scrappy players ready to go. I believe that this cornerback and safety position is going to be better under the tutelage of Chris Richard. And I'm getting rained on, but it's not too bad just yet. It's getting there. But, yeah, so we do need another safety. I think that, I don't know if Earl Thomas is still in the mix or if we could find somebody out there, maybe Eric Reed. I don't know. But I don't know what the deal is with that. It's really ridiculous that there's all these talent out here, but you don't want them because of protests. But it is what it is. But, yeah, our defensive line, we got a lot of players right now. So I just want to see them battle out in training camp. Hey, whoever balls out makes this team. I think that these defensive ends are going to get to the quarterback real well. So I think that we're going to be solid. We'll see what happens in training camp. Let me know what y'all think. It's starting to rain real out here, so I'm going to go ahead and end this. You know, I love talking to y'all. This is your boy E2 Blue coming back at you again. Appreciate all y'all. Talk to y'all soon.